was hoping if you clicked onto one of these, you could just see the talents of that spec, but no. Hailstorm. Frostbrand now enhances your weapon's damage, also causing each of your weapon attacks to also deal 31 frost damage. Useful. That just increases haste, while this gives you lightning shield, which hurts melee attackers. I really hate the lack of totems. I was expecting more. I'm not gonna get that. It's a movement speed thing. It's not really relevant. It's useful in getting, you know, say if you're backtracking or in a dungeon or corpse running. That can be useful for soul. Or I guess group work. Oh, not group work. Group quests. But I attached with flame tongue. That was tempting. Well, that is tempting. Some of these are attempting to give a try to. I'm a bit unsure though. We'll figure it out as we go. Christ. Sorry, I'm getting blinded here a bit. There's a... Due to where my monitor is, the base of it is reflecting light in from outside, and it's like going right up into my face. So, just had to stick some paper under it. Oh, over the thing. Wait, I think it's this way. The map is too zoomed out. Gone through these this model mine before, but it doesn't help too much. Did I not notice that before? Huh. Demon armor. Did he have that previously? He's perfectly... And he didn't have that pet either. Phasing. Yeah, Shaman, what is it? This is terrible, Durak. Surefang will have nothing to do with you. What can we do?
For the Horde.
Surefang's involved, you say? Well then, there's only one thing left to be done. This is all happening sooner than I would have liked. I'm afraid that you, Durcar, have outgrown your usefulness. I kind of expected that. I love how little shits he gives. So. Well, that was easy. So, don't mind me here, folks. I'm just after killing a, large demon. Have fun. But, I wonder how it was in the first version, because Surefang wasn't always the leader of the horde, of the orcs. You know, they would have brought that to, someone else. Rom's kid. They brought it to him. Wait, someone cloaked. It's probably a player, but it's a case of... Normally I don't hear players cloaking that loudly. Run around tapping tab in case they see anyone. Because sometimes the game notices better than I do. So, who the fuck are you? If you want to know about the comings and goings of caravans and merchants here in Splinter Tree Post, then I am fortunately the orc you're looking for. Unfortunately for you, though, I don't like people. If you want something, make it quick. Aren't you a cunt? Tailless. Anyway. Who the hell do I turn this into? Okay, she's also gone. That means she dead, or what? Who do I talk to? This is actually really strange. Do I bring it back here? There's a garage. Where do I go with it? Okay, where's me phone? Dreadhead Redemption. You think I'll bring it back to him, but it doesn't say to. Dreadhead Redemption. Turning. Okay, actually Grosh used to give this quest, now the other guy does. Wonder how much they could change the quest text. Okay. Yeah, we have to go back to him. It makes sense, but at the same time, it's just like... I know, it didn't tell me to. I keep hearing the bit of headset clicking. It's not a comforting sound because it's the cable. It's about the cable jacking into the headset itself. So it's a bit irritating and concerning. So yes. I'm just having a look down here in the comments on Wowhead, and it's funny. It's a very awkward question apparently to be doing as a warlock. So they're quoting things here and responding to it. The demons want nothing more than us to become reliant on their foul magics. Well, crap. I smell its taint on you as well, class. Well, it's right. Well, there's one right next to me. Listen, before I say anything, I must know we're not to meddle with. I know we're not to meddle with demonic energies. Oops. Sweet. So yeah, that's Strudels over on Wowhead. So yeah, that is kind of funny. Imagine like being a demon hunter and doing that quest over in Darkshore. I showed it on my Night Elf and on my Worgen, where you jump into a whirlpool and you find a dead demon hunter's ghost. What's that? Wasn't there a thing just there a moment ago? Oh yeah, I saw those packs, I think. Huh. Anyway, you. Let's find out how good its suspension is. Reincarnation! Nice. And I stuck the landing. Reincarnation's so goddamn handy. Anyway. Oh, they changed the text. Huh. The original text, according to Wowhead, was, very well. I'll remove the bounty I'd placed upon your head, though I'm sorely tempted to end your life anyway, just on principle. Make sure you never raise my ire again, name. Now, get out of my sight. Here it's, as I thought, he was a threat after all. Well done, Durcar. Thank you. Also, here's Durak's downfall. Ooh, that is not half bad cloak. My god, I can't speak. Sadly, I can't use it. Okay, come on. Too used to Ghost Wolf. Oh, so sorry for the fan in the background. It's mainly there just to drown out some background noise. There's some event going on today, and it's mostly quiet, but it's a case of I can still hear a little bit through the window. So it's just helpful. That's concerning. My god, this thing takes its time. Also, I love the same thing, the same riding training we get for, say, how to ride a horse is relevant to how to, say, ride a motorbike. Very handy. Very well rounded. Also love how the handles there are axes, and that's a Horde logo right there on it. That's cool. It's a Horde brand chopper.
What are you?
Duras. Huh. Doras. Doras the Explorer of Asses. Yes. Let's have a look back here. Gives me something to do while I'm doing the waiting. So that just buffs up a rock biter. Okay. Ascendance. You turn into an air ascendant, reducing the cost of, the cooldown and cost of Storm Strike by 80%. Transforming your auto attacks and Storm Strike into wind attacks, which bypass armor and have 30-yard range. And that's Storm Strike. So that'll be nice. That'll be very nice. Oh, this is Earthen Strike, which is a new attack that does a fair bit of damage and buffs you by 30% for 10 seconds. It's very nice. They are all kind of interesting in their own way. I was just taking another look at the Wowhead thing in case anything funny was mentioned. Or of interest was mentioned. Okay, so at either end of the Demonfall Canyon is the enemies I need to kill, it seems. It appears that way. But yeah, the NPC there is gone for some reason. I love how used to it the guards have gotten. Like they're being bombarded there by rocks, and they're just standing there taking it on the chin and everywhere else. Christ, it feels so slow. But I think it is faster. I just feel it could be faster. No, I never actually looked at the event at all. That this mount that gave you this mount. Well, not. I remember there being some competition or something. That's the event I'm talking of. I never actually looked into it or watched it or anything. I just paid no attention to it. I have no real interest in seeing a bike design thing. Nice. Also, demon gates all over the place. Presumably from another player. Nice. Wonder why they're saying these demons are mostly mindless. Like, Mana Rock Lasher? Okay. Wonder why they're saying that. Like, well, presumably they are mindless, but we've never really ran into mindless demons much before, have we? There's also constant demon gates around here. It's kind of weird. Monument to Grom House. Is this meant to be where he died? Well, you presume it would be, but it just... The chasm looked a little... Well... The spot he died in looked a little different. I think. Yeah, I imagine it is... It looked a bit different in the thing. Then again... Maybe it wasn't. And yeah, these demon gates must be different to the Warlock ones. I swear they look similar, but there would have to be like a miniature army of Warlocks going around here setting up these, because each Warlock can only set up one, and they might look different. I've never gotten high enough level to get one myself, and while I've seen Warlocks do it, I haven't really paid too much attention to its design. But yeah, anyway, this is where Grom was meant to have died. Same canyon. Oh, you exist. So yeah, this is just must be where the demons are coming out of. Yeah. Anyway. Here lies Gramash Hellscream, chieftain of the Warsong clan. In many ways, the curse for people began and ended with Grom. His tongue meant giant's heart. His name meant giant's heart in their ancient tongue. He earned that name 100-fold as he stood alone for the demon Manrot, and won our freedom with his blood. Loktar Ogar, big brother. May the war song never fade. Thrall, war chief of the Horde. Yeah, Thrall tried an attack with his warhammer. Got just smacked off to one side by Manrot, and then Grom took him down in a single hit, and then was killed by Manrot's hellfire. Okay. Demons just over here. These night elf buildings. Or by them at least. Don't mind me, lads, just coming on through. Oh. She wants to be a nuisance. Nice. Oh yes, this is meant to be a druid burrow, isn't it? Yes, yes. Let's take a look, shall we? One of them is gonna be in here somewhere. Currently one who can transform. Either that or they got a shrink ray. Because that wasn't exactly the biggest of entrances. And they're a named enemy. Well, like they're... You know, they weren't gonna be an imp, were they? Again, I suppose maybe they got portaled in here. But it just, I don't know. But yeah. In either case, it's a very small entrance. Don't have to teleport in and out. Is my point, basically. I couldn't actually remember what the hell we were going to kill. I was expecting a pit lord or something. I don't know why. I was thinking it was going to be one of the big guys, and somehow, you know, like they carried him in here in pieces and put him back together, and he was right as rain. Thankfully, the demons can't do that. Regardless, we got Seeker's Fell Spear. The fell energy seeding off this tip spear makes your make your stomach turn. So, just a tip. Also, I have lost the Dragon Slayer buff. Probably because I suicided earlier. Presumably because I suicided earlier. Was this zone ever higher level before?